Hi guys, in this quick video I'm going to talk through how I built an extension to this current run to give my birds some more space to free range. So a couple years ago I posted a video on how I built this run and it's been working out really great. I haven't had any issues with it. I really like the design, and we now have 14 birds. So we have 4 that are laying. So these girls are laying. And then we got these little guys at the beginning of the summer. So they should start laying in November. And over the past couple years, we've let them free range. So they have this outdoor space here. That's their little house. But when we let them free range, we had some problems. We have, coyotes in the area. We have hawks, so we've lost a few, but we wanted to give them some more space to really just play outside. So what we used to do, we temporarily would set up some fencing. So this fencing here is about probably 3 or 4 feet, and we set this up, make some temporary areas for them, but they'd still fly out of it. So what we ended up doing is I built an outdoor run with this 6-foot welded wire and these 8-foot pressure treated posts to make a really nice area out here, and I'll take you through how I did this. So right now this just attaches to the outdoor run, and we just have a rock. I've got to build a door. I think I'm gonna get an auto door. If you have an auto door and you like it, can you post it in the comments below and let me know what you're using? I've been looking at reviews of different ones, but haven't decided on anything yet. But I think that would be helpful to let them in and out each morning and not having to worry about anything getting through here, because this only goes down a few inches, and I didn't set up a barrier, so something could dig under here if they really wanted to. Underneath this enclosed run, I have hardware cloth all throughout the bottom, so I don't have to worry about anything getting into this area. So I think a door would help prevent, at night, if something gets through here, the door would help prevent anything from getting in and attacking the chicken. So I just attached the 6-foot welded wire to the outdoor run, and I put the 8-foot post in about 2 feet down with a post digger. And this soil is really easy to dig into. Once you get down through the topsoil, it's really just sand. So the digging was very easy. And I put them about I would say probably every 5 or 6 feet. And I got 100 feet of this welded wire. It was a couple $100. It's not cheap. Yeah, and I just secured them with the heavy duty staples here. And just a hammer. So very simple. We went with the 6-foot high because we really didn't want them flying out. Now with the hawks, so the hawks will obviously still be able to come down and fly down. And so we do have this tree in the middle, which we're probably going to put netting up this tree, and then put a overhead netting to prevent the hawks from getting in. And I was able to find this wire and post at Tractor Supply. I had to check a couple different tractor supplies. Lowe's and Home Depot did not have the 6-foot high welded wire, so you might have to shop around if you're looking for something this tall. I put a door here so we can have access to this area, clean it out. And this door is all reclaimed from pallets, actually. So yeah, this is basically a free door. The one thing we like about this space is that we'll be able to throw a lot of the scraps in here, and that'll stay all out here, and that'll keep the indoor run a little cleaner. So in that video I posted a couple years ago, I had a smaller coop, and that was something we got really quickly, and we needed to really expand and get something a little bigger. So I thought about should I build or buy a coop? And I actually bought this coop. I'll put a link in the description below. Here in New Hampshire, it's called Coops for Cause, and this is a great company. They take some of the proceeds and they donate it to good causes, and I think I got a great deal on this. I researched building versus buying, and for the materials, it would have cost me almost the same amount versus buying it. So this is the coop, and it has the nesting boxes. There's actually someone nesting right now. It has the nesting boxes on the inside, and this is an auto feeder, which I don't think we're going to use. Not sure if we're going to use this yet. We might end up using the 5-gallon pails where you can drill in the little feeders as like an auto feeder. And the bedding, so I put this in to allow the bedding to stay into the coop. And this comes right off. I put some little clips in here so we can clean it out. Now, this bedding is actually hemp. And my friend Jeff told me about this hemp bedding. And the hemp bedding really absorbs a lot, and you can get a really deep layer in here. We're gonna put a couple more bags. And you really don't have to clean it as much. You can just stir it around, and this hemp will last much longer than your traditional bedding. It is much more expensive, but it seems to work out much better. So I had another branch up there, another run. I'll probably put, so I added another, so I added, I think we're going to have to get them, some food. Oh, there's an egg right there. They're looking for a little treat. So I'm going to take some kale here that has some holes in it. I'm going to give that to them. We have some more here. Yeah, this stuff is, I usually take off the lower branches. This is like the chicken food. All right. So watch this. Oh yeah, they're excited. Here you go. I usually like to hang it here, and it gives them something to peck at, and they're all able to get some. Because the bigger ones are really hog it. Yes, let's get to the nesting boxes. So then on this back side here, I put I also put some boards to keep the bedding in. Oh, look at that, 3 eggs. Good job. Thank you. These are really warm. All right, so now it's a little quieter. So yeah, I put another roosting bar at the edge here. I have this roosting bar, and I might put another one in if I need to. But something nice about this coop is it was wired for electricity, so I have a bulb in here, and we can put the light on in the winter. I'll put this on a timer and give them a little bit of supplemental light, probably in the morning, which will help them lay. And we have a little power outlet here. This goes into my shed, and I have solar panels hooked up to a solar generator. And I'll put a separate video on how all that works and how I have that hooked up. Only power we're going to use in the coop is for some supplemental light in the winter, and we're going to use it for their water. So that water has a plug, and it will heat up when it gets cold and freezing. And actually, that one stopped working. So we have another one just like that. So we use this one in the summer. You can see the cord's cut off there. It stopped working. But we have another one that we'll bring out in the winter and plug it in. And that'll be plugged into the solar battery pack as well. So I hope this video gave you some ideas if you're trying to think about what setup might work for you. And just some advice. It's taking us several years to figure out really what works well. We started with a small coop. We then put in this this outdoor run. We then realized, well, we needed to get a bigger coop. And then we realized, well, we need, another outside space for them. So it's really been a progression throughout the years, and I think that's maybe really the best advice I have, is that you're going to probably continue to evolve on what really works well, and you're probably not going to get it right the first time, and you're probably going to continue to enhance your current setup as you get more birds. We're finally at a point where I think this setup will work for us for the foreseeable future. Yeah, so let me know in the comments below if you have any questions or if you have any tips, especially on the auto door, if you have any tips there. And also, if you have any tips about the netting, that would be really, really cool too. But yeah, the hemp bedding is definitely a really cool trick. If you need help planning your garden, I built a tool called Plan My Garden. Link in the description below. Enter your zip code, draw your garden layout, select what vegetables you want to grow and how much space you want to allocate to each. Check out, and then we'll send you an email with a PDF that has a visual schedule for each vegetable you selected, a getting started guide, a grow guide for each vegetable selected, and your garden layout updated with optimal plant placements for maximum yields. If you like this video, you'll probably enjoy learning from my other videos, like this one in the top right, the original run video that I mentioned previously. And if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe by clicking in the bottom right. See you on the next video, and happy growing!